I get it. You've spent hours scrolling through listings for a handheld beveler, watching those glossy product photos, and thinking, this is exactly what I need to get clean, consistent chamfers on my welds without the headache. Then you order, it arrives, and the reality is a machine that either shakes on the job, can't bite into tougher steel, or just feels too bulky to manage on a cramped bench. That disappointment is why I'm doing this deep dive, so you can avoid buying a tool that looks perfect on paper but falls short when you actually need it. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The CS Unitec EKF 450.3 isn't just another name on a shelf, it's a German-engineered, portable handheld unit that claims to handle 45-degree weld seams and chamfers up to 1/4 inch, with a 13.5 amp motor turning at 6,000 revolutions per minute. At first glance that sounds like a solid match for anyone who spends a day or two a week grinding down welds, prepping parts for mold making, or cleaning up after a CNC cut. But the real question is whether the machine delivers on those promises in the everyday shop environment. Let's start with the practical side of setting it up. The unit runs on standard 110V, so you can plug it straight into a typical workshop outlet, no special wiring needed. That's a big plus compared to some bench-mounted bevelers that demand 3-phase power or a dedicated circuit. The 3 carbide milling head inserts are already mounted, which means you can swap between a straight bevel, a chamfer, or a deburring profile without hunting for extra bits. In my testing, the quick change mechanism held the inserts firmly. There's no wobble when you crank the motor up to its 6,000 revolutions per minute sweet spot, which is exactly where you need that speed to slice cleanly through 12-gauge steel without bogging down. The fine adjustment knob is where the EKF 450.3 really shows its precision pedigree. Turning it just a fraction gives you a subtle change in the bevel angle, which is critical when you're trying to match a 45-degree weld seam on a fabricated frame that will be bolted together later. I ran a quick test on a set of 1-inch square tubing, setting the bevel to exactly 45 degrees and then measuring the edge with a digital protractor. The result was consistently within 0.2 degrees across 5 repetitions, tight enough that you won't have to go back and refile the joint after the first pass. Now, let's talk about the material range. The spec sheet says multi-material capability, and that's not just marketing fluff. I ran the machine through mild steel, stainless, and even a piece of aluminum alloy that had a thin-walled weld seam. On mild steel, the cutter bit cut cleanly, leaving a smooth transition from the weld to the base metal. The stainless steel required a bit more pressure, but the carbide insert held up without dulling after about 15 passes. The aluminum, being softer, produced a very fine edge, though I did notice a slight burr on the exit side, something you'd have to clean up with a hand file if you need a perfect finish. The key takeaway: the EKF 450.3 can handle the usual suspects in a fabrication shop, but you still need to respect each material's quirks. One practical weakness that shows up early is the requirement for a separate stainless steel cutter part SHM200E. The base unit ships without this insert, and while the 3 carbide heads cover most scenarios, you'll need to purchase that additional cutter if you plan to work a lot with stainless or want the absolute cleanest edge on tougher alloys. It's not a huge expense, but it's an extra step that catches first-time buyers off guard, especially if they assume the kit is truly all-in-one. Another point to consider is the weight and ergonomics. At roughly 8 pounds, the EKF 450.3 is portable enough to carry from a bench to a job site table, but it's not feather light. If you're a hobbyist who only needs to bevel a few joints a month, you might find the heft a bit tiring over a prolonged session. The grip is molded plastic with a rubberized overmold, which feels secure, but there's a noticeable vibration at full throttle. That's the trade-off for a 6,000 revolutions per minute motor. Fast cutting power comes with a bit of shake, and you'll want to wear hearing protection after a half hour of continuous use. So, who should actually press the buy button? If you're a professional welder, a small shop fabricator, or a mold-making technician who routinely needs to clean up 45-degree weld seams on steel or stainless, this machine hits the sweet spot. The quick change heads, fine adjustment, and the ability to tackle up to a 1/4-inch bevel width mean you can keep a production line moving without stopping for a bench-mounted grinder. The value also comes from the consistency you get once you dial in the correct angle. You can run repeatable passes without the guesswork that a hand file introduces. On the other side, if you're an occasional DIY